the scene as he wrestles with the dream in the in-between place. Not awake, not asleep, such a waste. A sunken face frozen in a scream, hypnotized by the click, click, click of poker chips on the TV. Falling, all in, and the dealer reveals a card. Reach for the remote, but he's so far gone. Just give up and leave it on. Noises bleeding into one. Voices speak to him in tongues, rain beating like a drum. Can't shake the awful feeling. They're feeding on his blood. Can't get up, can't get out. Too much doubt to overcome. Too much loss. Shut the door, cut him off. No cure but to batten down the hatches. But when the night falls, there's a storm in the mattress, and the ship gets blasted by the wind and downpour. No map, no captain, no order, no course, no path towards morning. A witness to the end, another victim of life, a prisoner in his bed. Caught up at the border of the living and the dead. Caught up at the border of the living and the dead. Caught up at the border of the living and the dead. Caught up at the border of the living and the dead. Caught up at the border of the living and the dead. Can't get to sleep, so the dream never ends. We can't get to sleep, so the dream never ends. Caught up at the border of the living and the living and the dead. Caught up at the border of the living and the dead. That's deep. How deep? It's deeper than Atlantis. Deep. How deep? It's deeper than Atlantis. The tide drops before the surge, bonded in his words. Everything is terrible, unsettled. The earth trembles, splinters into fragments, missing an imbalance. Secrets of the deep make him rage against the sheets. Used to think it would be beautiful to never rest in, but God is an insomniac that never gets to. Another victim of addiction to scripted reality. There's no survivors in the real world, just greed and jeopardy and reoccurring dreams of murder scenes and skirting the police. He did the dirty deed, surely destined to be hung by the jury. The verdict is reached, the sentence is set. No mercy, no pardon, no appeal, no rest, no escape from the collection of his unforgiven debt. No stay of execution from the judges in his head. Keeps looking at the time, but the night never ends. When you're caught up at the border of the living and the dead. Caught up at the border